Hi everybody, welcome back to Project Architect 2, episode 4 with me, Sid, and I'm starting recording this early because I've done some work for starters. So the wings here and here have been built, and you know, I've been kind of working along. Now I do need to texture the walls. I need to put some you know, things. I need to come up with a purpose for these spaces, but the wings are built here. And I have also started building this. Now I've been thinking that I am going to bring this up one more level, because rather than have this be the floor above, this is going to be the ceiling. I'm going to have a double thick. I've got plenty of space, so let's have double thick floors. And then we can bring this up, and we can have another layer on this. Probably 3 layers in total on this. Probably 2 layers on the wings, and clearly we'll be also going back into here, and this will become a thing. But down on this level, we will have a corridor which heads back, which means we can then extend out into, there is, let me bring this up, this crater wall down there. There's a wall, and I would say probably around about here there's a wall. So we can do some stuff with things peeking out the hillsides and make it all look good. And I think that bit around here, which is like a self-contained valley, it's steep on all sides. I think we can turn that into our farming area, and we can bring that out. So this is coming along. However, last episode we made this, which of course is an energy condenser. And what I actually want to do is I want to make the portions of what is called affectionately the flower of power. Now this is going to be a small flower, the small flower of power. I have also made myself a crafting table on a stick. I also made myself a stone colour on a stick, which means I've got quests to complete. But that plus, I can't type GG, actually means something else, so I need 1 glass, and then obsidian we need 7, and that should allow me to make one of those, and that is an antimatter relay. I thought that actually had EMC. It doesn't. You can't use EMC to do it. But then also we need a condenser. No, not a condenser. Collector. So the collector is basically the same, but with a furnace and some glowstone. So we need, can't type the G. I need 4 of those, which we are going to convert into a glowstone block, which we're going to put back in, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. And we're going to do that. We'll pop you back in just so I can get you back out. And then we need a furnace, and I think a furnace does not have an actual recipe. I'm going to need to do that with cobble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, I suspect that I won't be able to turn this into the hoover. I am going to need, I need some glass as well. I think that's right. Yep. So then we're going to go bang, 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 and we'll get one of those. So, with this, and again, we can't convert you over, and armed with that as well, what we'll do is we're going to make, well, we'll do it down here because it's as good a place as any. Let's make it out of, it's a bit pricey. I mean, it's not very pricey, but you know, we'll do it out of wool too. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get this one going. And where to put this? That's the question. In fact, for this, we'll do it here for now. Actually, we won't, because that will absolutely not fit in this space. We're going to have to, I think we're going to have to do it outside, which is fine. We just have to remember we did it outside. We just sleep the night off, because this thing can then be generating EMC while I am doing it. So let me grab 6 plus 6. Let's take that and put one of those back. So that should be 5 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be... This is not absolutely accurate, by the way, but because I'm trying to remember my thing. And then we've got and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just do that, and then I would like a glowstone, just so this can operate 24/7. Let's go upstairs and set this up temporarily with some scaffolding. Scaffolding would be good as well. Dirt. Let's head up. So yeah, one of the things with EMC is the ability to produce it, and EMC is, oh Jesus, what are you selling anyway? Oh, you were selling glowstone. I can't believe you were selling glowstone. I don't want anything you've got, mate. Go away. I mean, seriously, go away. Right, let's get our so this would represent what would be a energy collector, and then this will be a antimatter relay, which would be surrounded on those sides by energy collectors. Now at the moment we haven't got enough EMC to make a full flower thing, and I also need another one of those. Damn it, let me just go and sort that out and get myself back. So, well, let me show you what's going to happen here. That is going to go here, and here, and then you will have, we'll take one of these out. That will go there. We'll have the energy collector, and then we will have the antimatter relay there, doing nothing, and then you have the energy collector there. And this is starting to generate EMC. Now what we do then is, on top of the exposed ones, we put glowstone. That means it will run, well, you can run underground for starters, but more importantly it'll run 24/7. And then you take your energy condenser, and that should have, I can go in here, that will give me 2 of those, which means I've now got enough for all the positions. And then you put your thing in there, and that's the flower of power. Now obviously the flower of power is going to require me to make more of those, so we start off with 4 more of the energy collectors, and eventually that will have a reasonable amount of EMC, which we then start turning into diamonds in here as in my initial step. And what if I get a door actually, and then we'll put a door on there just to do it. But the reason I wanted to do this early is because I wanted to get the opportunity to have that collecting EMC while I'm working on what is going to be some fairly tedious building, and then some fairly tedious texturing, and then, you know, we've got everything we need to move this down. So that's, we've got 381. I mean, it's not breaking the bank, but once you've got 5 of those doing that, that's going to be 5 times faster. Once you've got another 3, 4, that'll be another 4, plus another 3, 4, plus another oh, actually you've got the back ones as well. So it adds up, it becomes cumulative, and this then becomes quite a powerful tool. However, I need to make as many of those collectors as I can, up to 4 for starters. So let us go and see how many we can make, and I'll do them one at a time, I think, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get the cobble, and I can make myself a bunch of those. That can go in there, and then we can get the glass, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So then we can go 1, 2, 3. But what I don't want to do is completely bankrupt myself, which I think 4 of these will actually do. So what we need to do is be sensible about these, and leave myself with some EMC to build with. But what I can do is then I'll just keep on coming back to the generator here, and we'll do the back one actually. We'll keep building this up until it is a full petal. See, now we're going to have a diamond in a few minutes. Not Not the fastest thing in the world, but eventually we'll have enough to make another condenser and then another, and then we'll do the same again and the same again. So let me go and grab a diamond out of my supply, and we'll just stick that in so it can start condensing diamonds. That's probably a reasonable thing to use. They're only 8,000 each, so and then I can continue on building happily in the knowledge that my EMC is growing at quite a rate. So that's the target. It's going to take a while, but it doesn't matter because every one it generates is one I don't have to worry about. Right, let me get on with this. We'll be back in a mo. Alright, so I have been busy around the place. The flower of power is not as fast as I would like right now, but you know, these things take time. I think we've made about 7 or 8 diamonds. I need to make a full 9 diamonds plus a little bit just to make the next petal, and then the next one will be slightly faster and the next one will be slightly faster. I have textured these 2 wings and I textured the stairs going up either side. I've also worked out how far back I can go, and I've connected it up to the valley over here, so we can get a farm going in here. And I've extended the passageway back as far as here, but we've got a good range before we hit the back of this, so you know, it's not bad. Textured all the way around up here. I haven't done the ceiling of this, but I'm not that worried. I haven't need to texture here. Still need. I didn't have a break for that. I ran out and I've not fixed that. And this thing is currently at 6 diamonds, coming up to the 7th diamond. But you know, once we're there, we can set it on to. I think we go on to dark matter is our first. I think we go, is it dark matter and then, just double checking, is it dark matter and then red matter? Well, basically you go from Eternus fuel, which is the equivalent of a diamond, to, but that's got Mobius fuel, which is 1/5 of a diamond, which is made up of alchemical coal, which is 1/8 of a diamond, and we need a philosopher's stone to do that, which you need a diamond and stuff for. However, the other thing I am finding is I am going through tools at an astounding rate, and whilst EMC makes them trivial, not while I'm trying to build up my EMC production facility, because obviously I need to cook up iron and do all of those things. So I need to kind of push into the Ars Nouveau, which requires me to make, I think I need 9 sticks, and we need essentially an axe and a shovel, a pick. Now let me just get this right, it's a spellbook I'm after. Now what we actually want is a major spellbook, which then becomes an art major, which becomes, well, ultimately you can make a creative spellbook, but that's the thing. But for this we need an iron sword and a book to get started, so I got a little bit carried away with what I needed there. I don't think I've got a spare iron sword, have I? No, I do have a building one, which is was a nice little surprise. Got that as a reward. And we need a book. Quest book, written book, book. And in there then we're going to go book, novice spell book, and we don't have a spell. I don't know how you use this. V for quick select, C for craft, form, projectile, self or touch, break. So projectile, actually touch and break. No? Oh, okay. Do we need to... So, documentation, colour picker, familiars, sounds. Projectile break. No? Start your spell. What the spell you start breaks blocks. Oh, okay. Now, obviously, anybody who's watched any of my mage series. Oops, did not want to do that. Let's go and see what he's got before I kill him. I mean, you know, Pigmentone. From Dark Utilities. Sorry, I'm just curious now. What were you selling? Anything else interesting? Pathfinder's Quill Bamboo Jungle. I don't think so, but I will have one of those. Transform stat. Oh, it. No. Does something. I'm not entirely sure. You, sir. Well, you shouldn't even be in here. So. No llamas were harmed in the making of this program. If you believe that, you believe anything. Right, so we do need to upgrade this. Documentation. Getting started. Elemental tweaks. So this is all of the things, isn't it? The abjuration can trigger reactive. Okay. Begin spellcasting. First time a spellbook will allow you to create, store and cast spells using mana. A higher tier spellbook will provide additional spell slots, allowing you to craft your first spell. You must select the form of the spell. Form glyph must always be the first. Next, add any number of effects to the chain. Effects refer to what? So... Can you change the name? If I were to do self and actually no, that's not what I wanted, is it? Alright. Got nothing about familiars, sound, settings. So presumably I get experience like I did just by casting spells. So let me just experiment with this just a wee bit, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I am starting to get to grips with this. I keep reading the manual, which is in my experience is always a good thing to do. This thing is definitely dangerous though. And I think what we actually need to do, we don't seem to get experience or more mana from casting. You get more mana from, according to this, if I can just get myself back, we need spell mana, blah blah blah, may be increased by wearing special mage armor or by applying mana boost or mana regen enchantments on your gear. Additionally, you will gain bonus mana and regeneration for each glyph unlocked in your spellbook. Adding glyphs to your spellbook will also increase your maximum amount of mana and mana regeneration. This bonus also scales with the tier of your spellbook, so that's the bit where we need to go and do the thing. And accessing new glyphs will require a setup, and so we need new obtaining a scribe's table with experience and items. So the scribe's table is relatively straightforward. It's this. I don't know about that bit yet, but we can just go, and for now we'll just, again, I'm one of these is going to be a kitchen. I just haven't decided which yet. I definitely think I'm going to need bloody there. Let me have a look. So I'm going to need once new each glyph requires a set of items. Select a glyph by clicking on it in the menu, then hit select. Throw the items onto the table. A spellbook on the table to open the codex. Okay, so lay on hands requires a pressure plate and a button. Ray is a target and whatever that thing is. Levels required 3. Levels required 5. So there must be some basic levels that we need, because that's levels required 3. Oh, that's the number of levels I need to spend. So if I wanted that's a heal, obviously. Touch and self. Targets living, not monster entities, by touch or self if unable to do so, expending no mana if target, followed immediately by a filter glyph. The filter applies, not monster. Okay. So I'm going to assume that there must... Wow, that's a lot of... They're filters by the looks of it. Or... No, maybe not. Crush, conjure... Change the colour of the... Okay. Places dirt or other blocks. Mage light. When cast on yourself, you receive night vision. Mage block. Bounce. Homing projectile. Okay. This is complex. Underfoot targets the spell on the block beneath the player. Instantaneously strikes a pointed at target. Arc projectile. Okay. Homing projectile. Amplify the power of the spell. So that's your harvest level of your break. Look, extract, accelerate, decelerate duration, Propagate, split, amplify, tier 3. Okay, that's pierce. Look. Craft. Opens a crafting menu. That gets rid of the crafting thing on a stick. Cut, delay. Oh, well, that's interesting. Don't know what that yellow blob is though. Evaporate, vel. Then a bunch of filters. Okay, tier 1. I see. I'm just trying to figure out what effect I would want though if I was aiming for. I mean, we could go with craft, and I can go and grab a crafting table. I'm sure I've got one. Well, you know what, I'm sure I've got some wood, which will allow me to make a crafting table, which I see you there, sir. So I want to do craft. Oh, there we go, it was already on there. Then we just right click and that opens that up. Oh, okay. Okay, well that's handy. And we're now level 3. Cool. Pop that away, don't need you anymore because I've got one of them. I would like to sort that Enderman out, but I don't know if we've got that teleport Enderman 2 thing turned on. That's probably a valuable thing to know, isn't it? Okay, so we're making steady progress with some of the mods now. However, I think I probably am at the stage where we have 9 diamonds. And 9 diamonds should be enough for me to get another flower of power going. Has he buggered off? Nope, he's still there. So we want one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. One of those, and I thought, yep. So that'll allow me to get another one of those going. We'll just want one more glowstone. And we can go and put another petal onto our flower. This is going to be slow going though. This is not going to be a quick thing. But that's fine. leave you to it. That should be going a little bit faster. How are you doing, sir? That's a very fancy looking armor you've got. Damn you. Don't know, I can hit. Zombies from miles away. But put me a zombie too close like that and I am a well-known creature. What do we get? A bronze chest plate with blast protection. Well, it's better than that. And I don't think we'll keep that. I really do need to do something about this Enderman though, don't I? Where's he gone? Oh, is he gone? Gee, thanks. What to do? Well, I definitely could do with researching some more glyphs, so let us start with some of those, and because we're not going to get to tier 2, we're only going to be able to tier 1. What else have we got? Amplify. The power of most spells, and that requires a diamond pick, which is a bit pricey for what I want to do right now. Randomize. Ah, interesting. 2 pieces of pink carpet. Pink carpet, probably. Causes forms to target blocks they normally cannot target. Raise that one, yep. Underfoot does the one. Conjure mage block. Bounce. What is that? Gunge. Need to have a look. I think that is a no, I don't think it's that. Gotta find it though. It's this manipulation essence and an imbuement chamber. Okay, that's something new. I'm going to have to do quite a bit of reading, I think, on this. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue working. I'm going to get this corridor in. I think we're going to try and get our farm up and running out here. There's a little cave up there, but I think this represents an interesting place that we can exploit. Yeah, let me get this cleared a bit and I'll be back in a short while. Alright, I've just been going through the spell book working out what glyphs we can create. So I've created Lay on Hands. I've created Underfoot. Now this is a tier 2, we're going to come back to that one in a moment. I've created Conjure Mage Block, Mage Light, Ignite, Item Pickup, and Summon Steed. So those are all spells. Now I should mean that I have more mana Now if I were to go and have a look at, so we've got one, that's my break, that's my harm, that is my, so in theory I could do projectile harm and ignite, and if I were to come out here we might be able to find something to target with it. I did see a creeper icon behind me which I don't really want to detonate while it's on my roof near my there you go. So does 2.5 damage to him and sets him on fire. And also sets that on fire. Gunpowder. I don't. Yeah, that's something I've been wanting. I've not actually managed to find any gunpowder, so that's that one. But if I go projectile mage light. Now, how long does that last for? It's got an EMC, which is a bit bizarre. Don't know whether we can what we can read into that, but Mage Light sounds like an interesting one because it means that I can get away with not faffing around with torches, for example. Let's chuck a couple down and see how long they last for. And then, well, the other thing was Underfoot Summon Steed. And that gives me a horse. Now, it's a summoned horse. He's oh, bugger. He also, he can't jump. Okay. Oh, come on, John, you know. No? Oh, I see, yeah, of course it's, I don't know how long he lasts for. And this is probably not the ideal place to be, testing, but I mean that's pretty good because I don't have to faff around carrying a horse with me. I just summon him in, and then when he runs out, off he goes. Like it. Gonna make exploration a lot easier. Getting a feel for the duration would be really nice, but not essential. He's like, oh hello, are you a real horse? And it's like, no, I am a pretend horse. But yeah, I like that. That works. Summoned horse, but now the last one was this, Glyph of Extract, and I don't know whether this can actually do. Let's see. Projectile break is too powerful for your current spellbook. Yeah, okay. That's Silk Touch basically. But I need to upgrade my spell book, so I think I'm going to have to consider going to the Nether sooner rather than later, and trying to sort out Blaze, which doesn't follow you around. That would be a useful thing to have, a horse that actually follows you. But yeah, so there's a whole load of, I mean, I've got the Conjure Mage block, we've got item pickup, which again we can put here, so I can do underfoot item pickup. And what this should do doesn't seem to be. What it should do is pick things up. Alright, well, okay. That's... maybe we need to change that to self. That'll helps if you... I mean, much closer, and I'm just gonna pick it up anyway. What else do we have? Craft, harm, ignite, conjure mage block. Let's do touch, mage block, create. Don't know how long they last for, but interesting spell nonetheless. There you go. They don't last long. But if I wanted to just bridge across, I'll do the trick, or even a temporary block for placing stuff against. Alright. So, yeah. And of course, if I put myself on... no. My break spell, I don't know, that presumably has a lot more mana to play with now. And the question is, how much more? Let me just learn that quickly. And... oh, a lot more. Uses a fraction of the cost. Now, I presume if it was touch, then it would be cheaper anyway. Let's go and have a look at my flower, see how it's going. I mean, I'm hoping it's created another couple of diamonds by now. Oh, it's done 4. So we'll be adding to that in no time. Right, let me see how long I've been recording, see what I want to do next, and I'll be back with you. Alright, so the nice thing about the EMC and the Flower of Power is, I'm going to go and have a look at that in a moment. I can't make out. It's a skeleton on a bee. Okay, the nice thing is you can AFK. So I have AFK'd overnight, and I managed to get about half of this done. I've AFK'd throughout the day, and we now have a complete Flower of Power, or at least this smaller thing. I think there is a bigger version you can make. These ones at the bottom, that's good, but this one is running at half power, and that's because it's underneath these blocks, whereas these are running at full power. And as you can see, this is generating EMC really quickly. So my thoughts are to get maybe 4 of these, but I may do them just and slice the bottom off and just have them as half things, so I can route the output of them through a hopper and take whatever it is I'm creating. So at the moment we're using U, but you know, that's a thing. If I look at red matter, That is made with dark matter and Eternalist fuel. Dark matter is 139,000, that's 466,000. But dark matter is made with a diamond block and Eternalist fuel. Eternalist fuel is made with Mobius fuel. Mobius fuel is made with alchemical coal is made with coal and a Philosopher's Stone. And a Philosopher's Stone is made like this. So that's the thing. That is a thing we need to do. I've also been busily kind of plotting out the next story. Now this is going to be quite a tall tower up here. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it yet, but this is fine. And sorry, that archer is distracting me. If we come through, in fact, let's go make that Philosopher's Stone. I think I just needed. Yeah, take them all. Doesn't matter. So that would be. Let's go. Now my AFK. Oh, I've also filled this in, and I've worked out what I'm going to do over there. I haven't really done much more with that space, other than that. And then over in here, this is my safe room. This is where I AFK, which, you know, with EMC we're going to be doing that a wee bit, I think. However, I need some glow. G is bound to something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need some red. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will give me. This is either. This may be wrong. This will give me my Philosopher's Stone. Press C to open a crafting grid. Cool. Got 2 ways of getting crafting grids. Let me burn that, and then let's bring one of those back. Get some coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we shall make alchemical coal, and this we need. Well, let's just dump that in. 1, 2, 3, 4 to go up to Mobius fuel, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of those to get up to Eternalist fuel. And then that's exactly the same as a diamond. Oh, you can make the fancy stuff with that. This thing will craft into magenta fuel or red matter with dark matter, and with diamond block, and that it will make dark matter, which is 139,000 EMC each. So if I were to put you in there and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and take one of those, that becomes dark matter, which we can stick in there. Now I can now craft dark matter. I can put that into the thingy and it'll generate 1, but that's not going to be a huge amount. Let me just get rid of those. But dark matter, we use it for a whole bunch of things. And red matter axe, we've got a dark matter axe, 9, and I can never remember what the EMC, what the thing, again, I don't need it because I've got spells, but that's fine. Let's just have a look what else we can do with you. We've got dark matter leggings, we've got red matter, we've got cataclysm, whatever that is, we've got the hoe, sorry, that's the hoe that thing. There's a lime advanced alchemical chest, there's a dark matter hoe, there is an ignition ring, but you need an EMC star in your inventory to power it. Dark matter helmet, A Mark II energy collector, produces 3 times as much power. Dark matter boots. Gem of Eternal Density, condenses items on the go. Okay. Archangel's Smite, that's just fires. Arrows, it's quite a fun thing. 0 ring doors, extinguishes entities, freezes surroundings. Okay. Not even sure why I would want that, but there you go. Dark matter block. Somewhere along the line we've got the dark matter hammer. We've got the harvest band, which accelerates growth. You've got an antimatter relay, 2 shovels, all sorts of good stuff you can make with these things. Now there is one thing I'm just trying to see. The sword is quite good, so perhaps we should get one of those at some point. And again, AFKing is going to be our friend here. You've got the bags, which, yeah, this is a return to base kind of thing. I'm trying to see black hole band. You've not got dark matter shears. No, swift wind rending gale is something different. Destruction catalyst. All sorts of good, clean, wholesome fun for all the family. Anyway, we're good for EMC, we're good for generation, and what we do need at this point is a screenshot for the episode, and we probably need to have a snooze as well, and then we can move forwards with let's not give these any. Oh, you're going to get away, aren't you? Yes, you are. I mean, that's probably wise. You did catch on fire. Oh, the bee's on fire, and he fell on what I assume is the other side of the build of the thing. So let us get ourselves like this, get a bit of F1 going, get a bit of F2 going, and I think we will call that an episode. We've got some floors to put in. The floors are double thick, and I put this kind of little rim around the edge, so hopefully that will look reasonably nice once it's done. Where is he? Pew! There, and now he's dead. That's what we like to see. So, yeah, this is interesting progress, but I'm going to stop rattling now and try and come back with some more content next time. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.